Hey Martin, so I'm making this video for you, mate. You did a gate for us already, and we asked you to put a second gate up here near the entrance. But we actually found out this is Crown land, so we can't put a gate here. Would you be able to put it just like 30 seconds down the road? I'll just keep filming so you know exactly where it is. So you just go down this little hill, and this is all Crown land. You'll see a little pink marker there. That's not our land yet. Goes down a bit steeper. Come across here. It's just a little bit, a couple more seconds here. Alright, so then you get to this massive tree here. I'll just get out of the car. Okay, so I just got out of the car. There's this massive dead tree there. There's a white post. And do you see on the right, there's a white post with there's a couple of yellow markers. That's our property. So we're wondering if you could put some fencing there, run it through this white thing. I don't know what you want to do with this big tree. Maybe cut around or whatever and maybe get some fencing up there. So that's where, if you could, you'd put our second gate, and obviously the same type of gate here so we can lock it. That'd be really appreciated. Thanks. Made it down to the water. The tide or the river level has gone up a lot. Probably at least a meter, I'd say, because I could normally walk to that rock, and most of that rock was actually like not underwater. So that's my stuff. This is where I'm going to make camp, right near the water, which is nice. I started digging a hole a little bit here. So I'm just digging in with the foot, and I'll try to level it out and stuff like that and get kind of deep. The problem is this is a trail where animals walk, so I'm going to have to put some of those sticks in the way so things don't walk over me. But it's 12:30. I'm going to finish making this campsite, put some sticks up, then I'm going to go fishing. The clouds look okay. They said 1 o'clock rain. It's 12:30 now, but it's pretty clear on that side, but it's very windy. The problem is I forgot my tarp, so I don't know what to do there. Yep. Fence 1 is done. Hopefully, if I'm an animal, I will come down this path, see that, and go, I'll go around. That's the plan anyway. Job 1 is done. I've made a little hole. Check that out. There's the animal trail. So I'm gonna have to make a fence kind of here. And check that out. I'll be sleeping in there. It's kind of flat. And I'm going to do some fishing in a minute and start a fire. Phase 2, second fence is done. Tent is up. Lots of firewood there. Potential fire spot right there. Let's see how it goes. The fire was really easy to build. It's pretty gusty though. It's not always windy, but we just got a gust now. It's a ton of wood. So the next stage is to get this going with some really big sticks, and then I'm going to go fishing. Clouds are getting a little dark. They're moving pretty quick, but I just remembered I've got a waterproof tent, so I'm okay. Okay, I'm going to leave the fire for a bit. The wind is swirling around, which sucks. That's the tent, that's the fence, that's my stuff. I'm gonna go fishing now. So it's raining a little bit, just a hard sprinkle. You might be able to hear it. And I've got everything here. I've got boots, fishing line and stuff. My gun's wrapped up in this thing. My bag is there. Got the air mattress, the blue thing. Blanket. Water, light, sleeping bag. And I think I'm gonna be okay here. Like, it feels quite warm. The fire's right there. And the fence is doing a good job so far. A little bit grey. So apparently this will stop around 5 or 6. That's 2 hours. 2 or 3 hours. So let's see how it goes. But that's keeping me warm and it's not that cold yet. Getting ready for dinner, which is going to be spaghetti and a potato. I packed light. I've made a little firewall here. And it's going very well. This is the campsite, so dinner and then bed soon. Not a single fish, no bites, nothing today, that sucks. This is the setup. This lamp is so good. Pillow, emergency equipment. I'm gonna leave that stuff out there. Fire's very warm and nice. And that's it for the day. I might play on my phone a bit and then go to bed. So I woke up at midnight and I thought I'd get the fire going again. And look at this chode. I put this massive block on top of this massive stick. So that should burn for a good, I'm thinking 3 hours. So that should get me to 3 AM. And this log is huge. Yeah, so I can't sleep because I slept at, I think, 8:30. The moon's coming up over the mountain. It's so bright. To wake up to this view, it's so good. It's 7:30. To say last night was cold would be a little bit of an understatement. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I was very cold. That's the casualty of having a tent close to the fire. A little morning adventure to see if I can get a fish for breakfast. Got the fishing rod in that little bag. I'll take all my lures and a knife. Got the fire going again. And let's see if there's better luck this morning. I brought the boat shoes down and I just wear them around all day. It's actually much more comfortable, easier than the boots. Just wondering how much the water level's gone up. There's that red thing in the tree, which I took video of last time. And then you got these two sets of trees. And I think I remember being able to walk down there, but let's check the old video. So I'm walking downriver, no luck so far. It is freezing, my hands are frozen. So I'm walking towards the sun. This is just about to go into sunlight, which is nice. And I've never been down there before, which is interesting. So I'll try and head down there. And there's this big pile of sticks there. So I've never been down this far. I think that is the big rock formation which we can see from base camp, I think. And I think Age and I, we were probably over there one day on those rocks where we saw the goats. All along the water there's this like little animal tracks, like footprints and stuff. But not only footprints, but just like a track the animals run on. And the water starts getting pretty bumpy here. I might chuck a few fishing lines around these rocks and see how I go. Look how quick the water's running. So I didn't get past there, but I really want to. I need my boots to go through there, and I'm just wearing my boat shoes. And I'm just gonna follow this animal trail back down to camp and then get a few snacks and then go off on a boot adventure. It's sandbank over there. These little animal trails I'm hiking through. And check this out. This is so nice. We gotta check Google Maps to see if we own this waterfall thing. Oh, hello. So I only walked down from there, so I believe this could be ours. I don't know what that is. I'll walk up and have a look later. But I'm gonna walk over there where this might be a little quieter. But this is pretty. I fished here last night, no luck. I dare you to jump over to that rock one time, okay? You would probably end up down there somewhere. I'm gonna hike around that way. Yep, that's right. I'm gonna leave that there. I will know and I'll remember where it is. I'm gonna see if the boots are waterproof and wait in there a little bit. So I'm just behind this row of trees and I was on that rock over there. And I really want to check to see if this waterfall is ours. I think it is, but we'll see. All right, here we go. I feel cold. Oh my goodness, hang on a minute. Am I wet or cold? This is gonna... I don't think they're waterproof. This sucks. I think I feel wet. Okay, the sock is dry. Completely dry. I don't know if I was freaking out because I felt something. Maybe I just felt cold because the water's freezing. Hopefully. I'm not sure I want to test it again. This foot feels very dry. I don't know. Okay, it's ankle deep. I feel coldness for sure, not wetness. So I think we're good. Okay, that's definitely a wet patch on my sock. So these are splash proof, very splash proof, not full waterproof. I wouldn't wade in them, but you could go through a stream real quick and I think you'll be fine. So this stream's about ankle deep. I walked from that rock through there to that rock over there, stood there for about 10 seconds in running water, and then I only got that little wet patch. And then I walked back through here, and then I only got that little wet patch on the sock. So yeah, very splash proof, not waterproof. Okay, waterfall and trees are there. If I look up there, what is that? That's too close to be Stony Slope, I think. So I don't know where we are. And if I look up there, what's that? I think that could be base camp, because I recognize, I don't know if I did, but you see, where's my finger? Sorry. Okay. You see those two dead trees there? On the top middle of the screen, top middle, there's two dead branches sticking out of that bunch of trees. I think I recognize that. So we're gonna have a close look, because if that's base camp, sorry about the zooming, that could be Stony Slope, or that could be Stony Slope behind there, which means this could be our property. Okay, gonna try some fishing here. These nice little calmer, shallower waters. And that's the mountain. Very nice day today. I'm very thankful that I can sit here, right on the water's edge, with this stuff behind me, and not have to worry about crocodiles or alligators, and even bears for that matter. Don't bears hang on the side of those rocks and like reach in for trout and stuff? I'd be pissing my pants if I had to worry about those stuff. But now I can just relax. See those two rocks there, those little ones? I'm gonna see if I can make them fall down in the water. I think you know by what means. So there's no chance. That rock is very steady. I don't even know if I hit it, to be honest, and then if it misses, I don't know where I missed, so that sucks. I was going for that little rock on top of that big platform, can't really see it, but I was more going for that rock across the river, that one there, and I was aiming for the shadow under the overhang. And then how you'd know you hit it is there's a big splashback in the water when your bullet explodes into 50,000 little pieces. So across the river is good. You can kind of know where it's going. Up there, it's hard to see. I need a spotter. Still slowly making my way up the creek. Walking up the creek or the river is really, really fun. And I just remembered I want to see if I can get to Hubert's, you know, that track he takes down, and also across the road. Remember we saw like this orange track? I want to get way over there, but I'm gonna go up this little rock thing first. It's so fast. So I'm gonna chuck a couple of lines in up on this rock. That was the way down. That was kind of cool. Beautiful day here. There's a clearing there. That grass patch you can see, that's Free Tree. And that's the path I walked down that way. If you go left a bit of that, sorry. Okay, so Free Tree's there. That means in the middle of the screen, that's Stony Slope. Right there. And then Stony Slope obviously goes that way. Now, to give you some perspective, horizontally or perpendicular, that's where I am now. So I'm pretty sure I'm on Hubert's Land now, but I think that waterfall could be ours, or it's very close. Check out this cool little spot here. I'm looking for yabbies or any sign of life, but oh yeah, splash proof. Yeah, I think they're like 20-second waterproof. Okay, bearings. This is the opposite side, National Park, big hill, and then the hill gets very small, and then there's a little hump there. So this is interesting. I've never been here before, obviously. And one day, buddies, we've got to get down here. It's going to be so fun. There's little sand patches everywhere and stuff. And I'm just hoping to see a little trout in this little stream thing. See ya. You could almost cross that stream if there wasn't like this high tide or whatever it's called. It's very cool walking along these rocks. I'm looking for any form of life in these little ponds. and there's a few things I want to find. I want to find Hubert's track, and I'm seeing the end of those rocks there, which is interesting. I want to see Hubert's waterfall, or our waterfall. You know how we always hear that thing and we don't want to know where it comes in. This might be it, not sure. And I want to see, oh, I do see that red road through those bushes where other people come down. So I'll be back. But he's 2 minutes from where I was walking before, so you see all those rapids there. So all the rocks are over that way. It comes into this nice river where I'm going to start some more fishing. Check this out. Hubert, you son of a... Do you know what this is? Yep, it's a track. I'll pause video for a sec. I can't pause. Yep, so this is definitely Hubert's land. And his way down looks a lot nicer, actually. A lot nicer. And that's the valley, and that's Stony Slope over there. And Kerry and I, we were stuck on that bit, remember? And we tried to get down there, but we didn't. Okay, pause. Wow, that's quite a fun car track. Oh, and that's where the creek is. Okay, I'll pause. So this is Hubert's track. The waterfall is up there really far away, but we found the waterfall and where it enters the river, the Wallandilly. Now, could the George do this? It wouldn't be able to take that line, but okay, let me get down low. This is interesting. Okay, it's steep, but the George has got it, and you're gonna have to get up there. I think you could if you went that way. But you would not want to be doing that. I'm just walking along. The river's over there. I haven't been able to see that track across on the national park yet. But it's safe to say Hubert has got the good land, that son of a... Okay, I can see the road there, and it turns up there. Oh, hang on a sec. Yeah, there it is. Turns up there. And I'll look at where it goes down to, but there's no way you're crossing that. And Hubert's way directly up is much better than ours. It's not as steep at all. I just want to see how this bends around. There's no car tracks. I don't think anyone's been here for ages. Massive blackberry bush with no blackberries, which is right on the corner of the National Park Drive. And Hubert's Drive is just straight. It's gonna bend around soon. And I'm just going to have a little sticky beak. I think the Ranger can get over that, champ. So the track's been flat, now it's going into a downhill. I'm guessing it's going to hook around. This is very pretty. Imagine in the... Well, this is spring. Well, we're coming into spring, it's going to be heaps good. That's where I came from. And that's Hubert's land. There's the animal track. Goes down there. Blackberry bush, which is dying, which is a shame. And this is starting to bend around. And Hubert's got a lot of those trees which we have, which I think will spring to life later. Hubert has so much land. So now I can see the track's going to go up a hill, and it's going to go around that mountain. So that means he owns all that. He's got all that back hill. I've been walking around there for the last 10-15 minutes. He owns all that. And that obviously goes deeper. And the river's getting further and further away. So he owns all of this. He's got huge land. It's like a goat graveyard. A little bit creepy. So there's been someone here somewhat recently, I guess, as well as some animals. What the heck is that? And just so you know, for etiquette, I left my rifle and fishing rod back there. As soon as I walked on this track, I left all my hunting stuff there. Is that backfoot kangaroo prints? Magpies flew out of this bush, scared the crap out of me, 3 of them. Then the kangaroos started bouncing around. I'm feeling a bit exposed here. I'm probably going to walk 5 more minutes and turn back. It came from down there. And again, Hubert's got some beautiful land, look at that. There's a second set. Check this out. Okay, it turns up there. That might not look steep to you, but from where I am, it's very steep. So he turns up there. Goes up there. Yeah. So I was just walking along, and this is the stuff I don't like to see. So that did give me a bit of a fright, that's for sure. Oh, they're stuck in there. Very stuck in there indeed. So it's actually not that steep now that I'm at this angle. And yeah, unfortunately Hubert's land's a lot different than ours. It's much more gentle sloping. And I'm going to turn back now, but then I saw this little fork in the road. I'll walk down here 2 minutes and I'll turn back. There's another dead pig. And it looks like all the meat's, like they just killed it and left it. This track goes to this thing. I'm tempted to look in it, but also I don't want to, I don't know. Okay, I'm doing it. Storage shed. Mattresses. Pans. Chairs. A little creeped out at the moment. People have been shooting that thing. There's a track to get down to the water. Yeah, pretty cool. And I'm on the other side of a fence, so this might not be Hubert's land anymore. Okay, so Hubert's, see that? I think that's us. I think that's Lookout Point or the Lookout. I think I vaguely see Free Tree as well. We are right on the tip of the George. Yep, I do think that's our land. Do you see Free Tree there? That looks so steep compared to everything else. So the hut was over there, and I just cut through this stuff because it's quicker, and I'm gonna cut back to the road then. Back at our waterfall thing, where we'll see if the George can get up there. Just gonna have a couple of handfuls of water, very small sips, because I haven't drunk anything all morning, and it tastes good. This is what Hubert sees when he drives down. Oh yeah, still there. He could back the Kessian. Let's see this. That's a bit sandy. And then just stones. Yeah. You could put the Kessian, buddy. Drive to Goulburn. I'm trying to fish our waterfall creek because the current out there is way too strong and I can't get the lure to sit down. No luck here though. .3 hopefully you guys have finished work in a few hours. Look at these massive logs I've got. Potatoes are cooking. I've got that guy, he's going on soon. So I'm very happy with my wood collection. I'm going to try to keep the fire burning all night because last night was freezing. I woke up at 4 AM and I was very, very cold, so cold I couldn't get back to sleep. But I did sleep through to 7:30 I think it was. But I was up for quite some time and had to get up, and yep, so I need to keep this fire going. It was windy last night, so I collected all this stuff and I'm going to weave it into this, which I made, the windbreaker. That's looking pretty good. Bit of a windbreak. Check out my clothesline. It's pretty good. I got to sleep in those socks tonight. I only brought one pair, which was dumb, but there's lots in my car which I will not be walking up to get. 3:30, sun's going down, temperature's also going down. Potatoes are slowly getting cooked. There's a big fire here. All these sticks are ready to go. They're not sticks, they're big branches. Check this out. Yep. Let's see how long. Spare sticks next to the bed. And it's starting to get a little chilly down here. 6 o'clock buddies. I think you're getting off work around now and maybe starting to pack. Good luck tomorrow. I've eaten dinner, lots of firewood, you can't really see it. I found something magical in my bag, which I bought at BCF. I'm just trying to get it now. I don't know if you can see it. Weathers Original. Oh yeah. Sorry about the focusing there. Anyway, lollies. And the fire is going heaps good. Okay, cheerio. I'm going to listen to some podcasts and go to bed in a few hours. Good night. It's 4:30 in the morning. I can't sleep because it's so cold. And I'm going to have to collect a little bit more wood. I took all the wood from that fence because I didn't want to move. I'm going to leave that because I think it looks nice. But yeah, so I'm not going to be coming down here again unless it's warmer, that's for sure. There's actually fog above me in the mountains, and yeah, it's not sunrise till like 6:30, I don't think, 6 o'clock. Got some more wood, really got it going now. This should last at least an hour, hour and a half. That'll bring us to 6 o'clock, and they said 5 o'clock's the coldest part of the night. So I'm gonna go back to bed now, and you guys, I imagine, would be waking up very soon indeed, and I really hope you can get through the police, have your story ready, and the UHF will be turned on around 8:30. See ya. Would you call that snow? This is how cold it was last night. There's a bit of ice just on the tops of stuff. Yep, it was pretty cold. So I just noticed everything frosted behind me. Not the windscreen, not the tent, probably because the fire was going. But my feet were really cold last night and tonight, and it's got some frost on it. And up here a little bit, not too much, and down there nothing really. So that was weird. I don't know what happened, but I was lucky. I'm starting to pack up the tent, so that's the outside, as you saw. But now I know why my feet were freezing. There's frost on the inside, like a lot. And I was wondering, why are my feet so cold? Look at all this, my feet were in there. It's 10 AM, I'm on the way up. I was just sitting under this nice tree. I went a very steep way, but also it's very quick, but also very tiring. I only brought 2 bottles of water for 2 days, so this is the 3rd day, so I don't have any, and I'm very much looking forward to getting a drink. Got another probably 30 minutes hiking, and then hopefully see you guys at base camp. If not, you probably got turned back this morning, but let's see.